God, help these helpless niggas with these calcified pineals.
Hey guys, so today I'm going to be showing you guys some of my favorite workouts. They're all basically body toning, nothing really heavy with weight training. Also, I am not a professional. I am just showing you what works for my body and what got my body toned. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. So this first exercise is just an ab exercise, very basic. Most of the exercises I show you guys are going to be really easy ones you can do at home. You don't have to go to the gym for. This one, basically you just have your legs at a 90-degree angle, and then you bring your toes almost touching the mat, but not completely touching the mat. And you just repeat this until you think it's good enough for you.
Yeah. You've been growing lately. Fuck if they notice. Don't trip.
This next exercise is literally the same thing as the other one, just with your legs straight. Good tips for this is to make sure your back is flat on the floor. Don't let there be an arch. And do what you can. Go far down as you can. Don't push yourself too hard, because the best exercise is the exercise that you will do. So if you dread exercises that bad, just make it as easy as it can be for you. And once you do it more, the better you'll get. Also, to make this exercise a little easier, I would say inhale on the way down and exhale on the way up. When exercising, focusing on your breathing is going to be the #1 way to make it easier on yourself and push yourself through each exercise. So make sure you focus on the breathing and not your pain. This next exercise is just a rendition of a plank, basically. I don't do regular planks. Those are for broke bitches. What I like to do is a regular plank, and then I add in some Spider-Man steps. Basically, you just bring each side of each leg up about 90 degrees, and then you repeat on the other side. Make sure you keep your back flat. It's a little bit hard, but once you do it, you get used to it. This next exercise is donkey kicks. Most people know this exercise. Just keep your back flat. I have scoliosis, so my back kind of curves a lot. However, just try to keep your back flat and just bring your leg up slowly. When you bring your knee back down, it doesn't have to touch the mat. Keeps your body in rotation, and this helps your glutes. It focuses on your glutes. So yeah. An important tip for this exercise is that your hips and the rest of your body should not be moving. Your core should be the #1 thing controlling your body. This next exercise is a core/hip exercise. It's a lot similar to the donkey kicks, but it's called fire hydrant. You basically just lift your leg up the way a dog would to pee on a fire hydrant. Make sure your body stays stagnant. It's kind of hard not to move your other leg, but make sure you focus on that and focus on squeezing with your core to bring up your leg. This will make your hips look wider and also make your stomach look tighter. And if you want to make it harder on yourself, you can straighten your leg and do it that way. Just make sure your body stays as straight as possible.
It's clear you helpless while you popping game. Fuck awards. We are not the same, you are not insane. Talking out your brain, boy, don't make me laugh. Talking about your pain. You on the floor and I'm elevated. Hard to the core and I'm educated. You know it's
This exercise is kind of like planks, but it's also like jumping jacks, if that makes any sense. Basically, you just do jumping jacks while in a plank. There's a lot of bouncing going on, but try to make your body as straight as possible. Keep it like a flat board. Don't let your hips up too much, and it's also kind of hard, so breathe in and out and focus on your breathing.
don't trip. Stay focused. They know we got the juice. They know that. They vultures. Don't trip. Don't trip, baby.
Alright, now on to the booty exercises. I know my booty isn't that big, but it is very firm and very tight, and I get a lot of comments on it. Just saying. And this is one of my favorite go-to exercises. It's called the booty get up. So basically, you're just on your knees, and then you go into a mini squat. You stay low, and then you go back on your knees. That's all you do. It's actually really hard. So I lied, there's more core exercises. This is called the jackhammer crunch. You're going to take your head off the mat and elongate your neck. Do not bring your chin to your collarbone, because that's just going to strain your neck and you're not going to get as much of a workout. Keep your legs at 6-inch level and then crunch up with your arms. It's a hard exercise, and if you need the help, you can put your head back down. Just make sure you're not crunching your neck, because that's such bad technique. And this is a waist slash core exercise. Basically, it's just a crunch to the side. This will make your waist a lot smaller. I think I might add some pictures at the end to show you guys how my body looks when I work out with these exercises every day. But this is a really good exercise if you want to get a tinier waist.
And brave soul, stay strong. Black power in the midst of the storm. I know that you've been growing lately. Fuck if they notice. Don't trip.
And here's an easy self-explanatory exercise. Basically, it's working on your inner thigh. So you just cross one leg over the other and you lay down, straighten your body, and then lift the leg that is underneath the cross-legged. That sounds complicated to explain, but if you see it on the screen, obviously it's not that complicated. This is an inner thigh exercise. I love my inner thighs. They're such a good part of my body. So yeah. I know I haven't said it for any of these exercises, but make sure if it's a one-side thing, you do it on each side.
This, Mr. President, is a remarkable record.
Here's another plank, one of my favorite planks. This is another waist exercise, also core exercise. You keep your back straight and then you just lean your hips from each side. It's actually pretty easy once you get the hang of it. At first it sucks, but you'll get used to it. It's a really nice exercise and your waist literally benefits from it so much.
I'm the new juice man. Drop a can of pack.
This next exercise is literally the easiest and my number one go-to hip exercise because it works so well. This is the exercise I used literally every day last year when I worked out like religiously, and I had like the best hips of my whole entire life. I'm gonna insert some pictures at the end of the video. But yeah, this is so self-explanatory. You just lay on your side and you lift up one of your legs. And you do it until it hurts, basically.
They call me the juice man. Whole city Gucci, 'cause I'm the new juice man. Top busted off the whip, that's called a contusion. I throw you that fire shit, that's called a.
So here's the easiest ab workout I've ever done. I do it in my bed, literally in the morning when I don't feel like working out that day. Just put your legs in a 90-degree angle. Sometimes I forget because I learned with bad technique, so try not to forget and teach yourself the right way. Basically, just bring your legs down one by one and almost tap the floor, but don't tap the floor. It's that easy. I do this for like 3 minutes, but you can do it for as long as you're comfortable. So anyone who knows me knows I hate side planks. They're the worst exercise in the world, but they're so good for you, and they're so good for your hips and so good for your waist. So yeah, it's self-explanatory. You just put your legs and go up straight. Make sure you keep your body as straight as possible. You can add some hip dips if you're feeling excited, and if it's too hard for you, you can do it on your knees, but I don't recommend it because the legs is just so much better.
They call me the juice man. Whole squad vegan. You know we be juicing. Whole squad vegan. You know we be.
So I think these are called Russian twists. Basically, you roll into the position that's most comfortable for your body. Find that position and you go side to side. Don't worry too much about like rotating your body. Just make sure you're feeling it. Like some people do it and they just go crazy and rotate back and forth, but make sure you're leading with your shoulders, not your head, and keep your body straight. And if you want to make it harder, straighten your legs and work those abs, baby girl. Work them.
Pulled up in the road slow. I ain't really had a choice, bro. Never been a fan of police.
So you can use weights for this if you want or not, but these are just lunges. I just like to step front and then pulsate, and then I'll just do it backwards as well. It's really easy. It's just a lunge. I'm not really sure how to explain it. Just make sure you're controlling your body.
Whole city Gucci, 'cause I'm the new juice man.
And then you can do a side lunge. Side lunges are just a variation of the other lunge. Make sure your body's straight and don't let your knee go over your toe. Those are my two advices for this exercise. Alright, and then this is a squat exercise. Basically, you start with the middle squat, keep your legs together, and then you walk out to each side and do a squat. So you stay as low as possible for this. You never come up until you're done with the exercise. And this will get your legs burning quick and get your booty in shape quick. The next exercise is just another variation of a squat. It's just a middle squat without going to the other side squats.
Put down the roof, baby. Let's make a move, baby.
And then the next squats are just regular squats. Keep your legs shoulder width apart. Don't let your knees go over your toes, and focus on a spot on the wall. I think for squats you should always use some sort of weight, even if it's a small weight, just because that makes a difference, and squats aren't the hardest exercise.
Motherfuckers know that I'm the way. Sick and tired of all these pussy.
These next squats are called sumo squats. I'm not sure if anyone's heard of these or not. However, they're really good. I like them. Basically, the difference between these and regular squats is that you point your toes outwards instead of having them forward, and then you shoot your body backwards. It still looks the same when you do the exercise, but it feels a little bit different. So if you're doing the exercise and you feel weird and you're not sure if you're doing it right, make sure your goal is to shoot your ass back rather than just going straight up and down, and you'll feel it better.
Now I'm looking at my son, I see my face in his eyes, and it ain't a surprise with my name in the sky. She think I'm rich with my chain and my watch. I say I'm rich 'cause my
And the best way to end a workout is to stretch. It's also the best way to begin a workout as well, but I'm not going to put 2 stretching things in one video. It's too extra. So yeah, these are just some stretches. Am I like dumb? Like, it's so hard for me to talk without getting tongue twisted. I feel like I have a stroke every freaking day of my life. Ugh, okay. Regardless, yeah, just stretch each side, and then every muscle that hurts or that you worked out that well. Yeah, don't put yourself in a freaking ice bath after your workout. Obviously, you're gonna be somewhat sore, but don't hurt yourself. Okay, guys? All right, thanks for watching. Love ya. Not really, but I think YouTubers are supposed to say that. Okay, have a good one, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, I'm not a professional, so roast me if you want to roast me, but I don't care because I'm still prettier than you at the end of the day. And I'm going to post some pictures of what I look like when I worked out extremely. I haven't worked out that much recently, but I'm getting back into it, and I hope you guys enjoy this journey with me.